let's talk about the song I Wish by Stevie Wonder. It was a #1 hit in 1975. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you know who Stevie Wonder is. If you're not sure, Google Stevie Wonder. Legendary songwriter, amazing singer, multi-instrumentalist. He plays many instruments very well. So let's talk about the drum track. First thing to know, I think there was an overdub, a drum set overdub. And what that means is you record a drum track and then you record another track over it. There's a lot of extra hi-hat stuff going on in there, so I think it's an overdub. So I wouldn't try and play everything note for note and copy exactly what the hi-hat's doing. I'll show you a simple yet effective way of playing this groove, and it'll be fairly close to what they're doing. You'll get the main feel and vibe. Next thing to know is this is a 2-measure pattern. So let's start off with the hands. So what the hands are doing, here's again a simple, effective way to play this. We'll go 1, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. Now I'm a left-handed drummer, so I would go left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. But most drummers being right-handed, you would play right, right, left, right. So that's what the hands are doing throughout this 2-measure pattern. The bass drum on the first measure, again, this is a simplified version. You would just play beats 1 and 3. I think on the track they go 1, 3 is the bass drum pattern. That's, I think, what they're really doing on the first measure on the actual track. But what you could do, a simplified version, that would be just as fine. That would be the first measure of the 2-measure pattern. The second measure, there's a bass drum hit. Sounds like there's a bass drum hit on 1, the end of 1, the E of 2, 2E, and then a 3. So it would sound like this. But what you could do, you could go that 3 is pretty hard to play. They're 2 16th notes played with your bass drum fairly close together, just like in the first measure. So if I were to play the drum track, from what I hear on the drum track, how it's sounding, I would play it like this, if I were to copy it note for note. But again, what you could do to simplify it, but still get the same effect, is this. You're just not playing those 2 16th notes together. You're just playing the second of them. So, ways to practice it. First, listen to the song a lot. That's kind of a given, but you want to listen to the song over and over and over again. Then, play the drum pattern. Make sure you have the sticking correct. Start slow. Do it a lot of repetition. And try and eventually start playing up to the tempo of the song, where you know where that tempo is. And how will you know? It's because you've listened to the song many times. Then lastly, I would put the headphones on and start playing to the song. And there are also a lot of fills in there. So the purpose of this video is just to teach you the main drum pattern. There are definitely a lot of hi-hat lifts, a lot of little fills, which are great. But this video is just to help you get started on playing the pattern. What you can do is just keep time through the song. If you wanted to add maybe a crash cymbal into the chorus, a crash cymbal back into the verse, that would be fine. But another thing also to know about this artist, Stevie Wonder, groove and feel. Hopefully you know that our job as drummers, groove. You got to make the song groove. What does that mean? It means we make the song feel good. So that's important. I believe more than doing all fancy fills and all the intricate stuff, just make the song groove and feel good. That's a good place to start. So I hope this helps, and have fun with it.